it's spinning. It says you're live.
Yay!
All right, it's our first time using the actual YouTube live app, so we'll see how this one goes.
So there's going to be technical difficulties.
Oh, more than
because
likely.
Because that's what the T stands for.
You know it. So we got baby T screaming upstairs, we got mommy T ready to go swimming, and we're ready to go to NYCC. We are 5Alive. I'm Bobby T.
I'm Martin.
I'm Chrisa. And this is just a typical Sunday at the Bobby T house.
This is what we do at the homestead.
At
so,
the T home.
Homie T, I guess. So we just wanted to chime in. We've been at Comic-Con just about every day this week and got tons of stuff. It's been nonstop. So just want to kind of go over our hauls, what we're looking for, what we saw, what we like. Talk Comic-Con. We're just going to blaze right through this. So we're going to start with, what'd you get, Martin?
Nothing so far. No.
Boring.
I'm very boring. Do have this Groot. It is Baby Groot, and he's holding the bomb from Guardians 2. It is super awesome looking. It was a Toys R Us exclusive, and I love it. Like Chrisa said in his original pop video, it is actually a pop with some personality behind it. It's not just the person standing there, which is my problem with the Sasha Banks.
But honestly, they gave the Sasha Banks a little bit of action, a little bit of hip action. It's kind of what she is.
It doesn't look like her at all.
So for me, so far, I've gone nuts.
Yes.
To say the least. I had a list going. I knew the things I wanted were a lot of exclusives, so I had to kind of cut right to them. Couldn't really beat around the bush. Picked up the worst Horde Falcon and Vector Jumps, the Vector Armor Suit crossover by Super 7 and Knights of the Slice. We did then also find out that Brian Flynn painted the Vector Knight and Jesse DeStasio painted the Horde Falcon. So such an awesome piece. I love the packaging. I know a lot of guys on the Toy Pizza site are on the Knights of the Slice. They're cutting it very fine with the razor so it could frame up the packaging because the packaging is just so awesome.
And the Super 7 guys were awesome to talk to.
Brian was really cool. He really brought us on a tour of that booth and drove me nuts. Like everything he kept saying was like, dude, I'm spending so much money here. At the end, I ended up dropping $100 there. And the truth is, going back, we're gonna see what they have left, and I'm gonna try to grab a couple more things.
And in that video, I know this is kind of off topic, but in that Super 7 video, they showed a couple of Misfits figures that are coming out at the end of the month on Halloween that I really,
we are getting those.
And we worked with Brian, and we explained that the money that we give them does not go to Jerry only.
Exactly.
And so
basically, I want my money to go to any other Misfit but Jerry only.
Misfits members who were there for 2 days, I'm gonna give them money.
What about just to the cast of the Island of Misfit Toys?
That's fine.
That's fine.
You know, give it to the Andy in a box or whatever the hell it was.
So also picked up at the Super 7 booth quite a bit. Like I was saying, one thing that's not on here is the Alien muscle figures.
Yes.
I don't think. Oh, I have some of them here. This is the Black Queen, Alien Queen versus Power Loader, and the convention exclusive black.
Because they're fighting. That's why.
What was also really cool here was that the Mega Man that came in the Loot Crate this month, in Loot Crates DX, was available there in con-exclusive colors, I believe in yellow, I think it was.
Yep.
So that was really cool. Also, the Lord of Light figure there in black. Still, this figure blows my mind. I love this packaging. This is the black variant. It's kind of, it might even be kind of clear, truthfully.
I believe it's called Midnight.
Yeah, it's so awesome. The other one was a glow-in-the-dark one from that Loot Crate DX this month. The Uncle figure. Oh, you were going to say something?
No, I was just showing off the packaging. I just like the old-school packaging feel of all of these toys. It's awesome, yeah.
It really is. And what's really cool is the unpunch. I always love when the punch hole's still left in there. It's so great. So this is the Uncle 77 anniversary figure. This would be, I believe, the 20th anniversary, 25 years of Uncle.
God damn it, get it right.
It's right there on the back. I can't even read it. Definitely get out there. I think this was still available. I know this is sold out, but I did, however, see Jesse sneaking out the back with a box of these. So I'd say look for a drop. That may be happening. What else?
Maybe he'll have a...
The other cool thing is this stand also doubles as a 45 record.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Figure Stand Doubles has a 7-inch record adapter.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Maybe Jesse will have a tag sale and be selling some of these.
So
and he can give it a little kid right before you buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, so I also picked up, I went over to the Toys R Us booth. They have a Virgil exclusive, which apparently is only going to be available online. They didn't get them at the show,
okay.
But they did say they're only going to be available until Sunday night. So tonight you have to get them or don't get them. $20.
And it's amazing. It's Virgil, and it comes with a sign that says Virgil autographs $10.
It's awesome.
And you have to pay, it's $20, but $30, and you get a, actually, Virgil will show up at your door, and
he shows
glare
up
at you.
for $15. So
Yep.
that SummerSlam, I think it was '88, where he's like.
I wonder how much it'll cost to pay him to knock a ball out of my hand as I'm bouncing it. How much would he charge for that, do you think?
Dude, I think we need to film that. If you can find Virgil, that would be amazing. So,
we have to pay him upwards of $25. Oh, I'm sorry. He doesn't. You're right. He only.
It's increments of 10.
Increments of 10. I said $25. His brain exploded. He has no idea.
No, he does not make change. So, so I picked up the Chris Jericho, not an exclusive, but I hadn't seen it in the store yet, and they were only $9. All the pops at Toys R Us were $9.
That's
so cheaper
price.
than everywhere else.
This Sasha Banks,
and the
Chris Jericho were all $9, which is nice.
And then, I don't know how She-Hulk got on the table, but whatever. This is a She-Hulk that Martin grabbed.
The Rock Candy.
The Rock Candy, absolutely love it.
GameStop still doing their buy one, get one free clearance. So I picked this up, and Blind Bag Pony, and I got 2 Marvel Legends, Darkhawk and Nova.
That's awesome.
The reason this Rock Candy is there on the table is because it's GameStop New York Comic Con.
Oh, that's what it's got to be.
Exactly, yeah.
So Krizza was able to get into the Funko booth briefly.
Yeah, I mean I got in line at around 6, and the con floor closed at 7. So I did get in there just under the nick of time there. There really wasn't a lot left. But I did snag a few things that I did really want. Look at you heathens without your con exclusive stickers, but I got mine right here. Look at that. I was able to snag the Cuphead
Love it.
2-pack. Yeah, this is actually they are releasing this separately, but the non-con exclusive, these aren't going to be black and white. They're going to be they're going to be painted like they are in the game. And you see right there, New York Comic Con, 2,500 pieces there.
Now so here's the burn. Here's the burn. I
had to teach Bobby T something.
I just saw the Destro and didn't think much of it. This is the fall convention exclusive one, not the actual Comic Con one. Bought it from a floor scalper. Sorry.
No, honestly, the sticker is really, I think, what's most important, regardless of whether it says New York Comic Con or Fall Con, convention exclusive or whatever.
Oh, shit.
People are gonna know that it's
Did you see that there was a cut line?
No, the woman just grabbed it. Yeah.
That's from like open it fast.
So anyway, yeah, I think people are going to be, the most important thing is the sticker, regardless of what it says. For all intents and purposes, it's New York Comic Con. Yeah, exactly.
It's the sticker.
So I did also get this vinyl.
Oh, we can fix that. Wait a minute. We'll just get this.
Yeah. I got this vinyl 2-pack of Lion-O and Mum-Ra. I do like the figures. I'm not impressed with the body style, like that kind of blocky, thing. But I do like the face, and I do like the sword, and he's got the little.
You're not a customizer. I'd say you could get some dog bodies, swap them out.
No,
real simple switch.
These are going to stay as they are, as God intended them to be.
I would just love to see Krizza shit his pants if I just bear hugged everything right now. Just,
but
my sticker.
Exactly. So this one is also another Funko Comic Con exclusive. And then, me being the nice guy that I am, I know Bobby T is a huge fan of the Rock Candy figure, so I did snag this one for him.
Yep, and also we had grabbed this one too at the con. I grabbed the Girl Thor and the Rock Candy Thor, and then Rock Candy Luna Lovegood with the Spectre Specs and Quibbler. So is another really good one.
I also did make it to the Viz Media booth as well. I got this One Punch Man Opie shirt, which is the kind of like Japanese slang term for boobs, which is why they have the boob drawing down underneath. I think this is a hilarious shirt. I love boobs, so I love this t-shirt. And then with purchasing the Opie shirt, I did get a free gift bag as well. I grabbed a Pokemon one because my nieces, or one of my nieces is huge into Pokemon. She's a Pokemon freak, so I'm probably just gonna give this to her. Yeah, and she can enjoy it and do whatever it is she does with bags. So, there you go.
Another thing we grabbed at the Sphero booth were these Astromech series card trading cards. So my daughter did open up one. It does have the 4 different droids that they were showing off. I got to go to the Vertebrae 33 booth finally. Picked up this shirt. It's the Sarlacc Slayer shirt. Also grabbed this one, which I absolutely love, the Stormtrooper with just brutality. Then we got to film a little opening that you guys will get to see in the future with none other than Tommy Dreamer. I'm still kind of blown away at the whole thing.
Yeah,
that should be like a Patreon thing. If you donate to Patreon, you get to see the Tommy
Dreamer clip. It's really, it was really fun.
He was really good. He was super cool.
He jumped right into it. It was awesome.
He was perfect. He really helped us out quite a bit there. It was really fun. So, what are you looking for?
I am.
We didn't talk about. You failed to mention that your father was at the Comic-Con.
Yes, we met Ron Simmons, so that kind of blew my mind. I'm still kind of reeling from it. We got to meet him. He gave us the words we needed to hear at the right moment.
Exactly.
And we got to hold the belt, take a picture with him, so that'll be all up on the site and everything. Still bugging me out. My mother apparently never saw Ron Simmons before, and saw a picture. She goes, "Why are you taking a picture with your dad?" To which I said, "Dad wishes he had that much hair."
That's hashtag 5Alive Dan.
Damn!
Yeah, for anybody out there who knows Bobby T's dad.
Who's at Bobby T63 on Instagram,
yes.
by the way.
So if you know Bobby T's dad, take some pictures with that hashtag, post on our Instagram.
5Alive damn.
If you run into Ron Simmons at con and you get a picture with him too, use the hashtag.
Tell him that you know Bobby T's dad.
Yeah. My dad, Bobby T Sr. is going to be, he's going to be a legend. Ron Simmons is going to be like, I got to meet this, I'm sorry, I gotta meet this dude. He's like got the deepest, craziest voice.
He was awesome though.
He
was really cool too. And
I was like, I will listen to every word you say.
Listen, the Earth is flat. Okay, sir.
All right, dude, we're
so.
good. But it's funny, he must hear it a million times. I said to him, I remember when he power slammed Vader and all. That was a big moment for me. And then a dude, as we're there, he's like, when you tackle Vader, and it's like he's got to hear that constantly. Like, but that is such a huge moment. Like,
think about that though. When you're known for one phrase, how often that phrase must get thrown at you by awkward idiots who don't know how to speak to people. Because when we were standing next to him, there were 3 people who walked by and said damn.
Just yelled damn.
Yeah, and it's just like,
maybe he's got like a little filter in his ears. He doesn't even hear it anymore.
That made me feel so sad.
Kind of didn't like that his promoter ran down Booker T. I kind of had to stand up for Booker T there. You're not gonna talk shit about Booker T in front of Bobby T. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. He said, "Oh, Booker T." I don't even remember what he said. I'm like, "Nah, man. Nah, Booker T's good. Like, I'm not gonna hear it, man.
Booker T's one of the best in the world. Count yourself.
Just chill out, bro." I don't know what happened to him.
Booker T is not only an amazing singles wrestler, he was also such a good singles wrestler that he made a great tag team with a hunk of wood known as his brother.
The Stevie Power Sling.
Yeah, but I mean, Booker T wouldn't be where he's at if it wasn't for Ron Simmons.
Very much so, but that doesn't mean he's a piece of shit in comparison. And that's what this promoter was trying to say about Book. It's like, come on, man, not gonna happen. So, anyways, what are we looking for? Martin's got quite the list, though.
I've got a big list, mostly trades, but also some older stuff that I'm on the lookout for, especially as my son says it. Spidey. Wants Spidey. He wants the Disney Infinity Black Hawk Spider-Man. Okay. So I'm on the lookout for that one. And and like I said, a big list of trades, just trying to complete collections and and
My Little
all
Pony
that.
mostly.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like trying to like
My Little Pony, Care Bears, you know.
and it's manga. It's tons of manga.
Yeah, it's so much.
It's
so
weird
much,
old manga
Yeah.
too.
It's
Like
just so much Joe Shoy or whatever the heck. Yeah, who cares?
Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah, sir. It's all that. It's about a swim club and a bunch of half-naked dudes,
Oh,
and
man.
I love them. Yeah. Oh my god.
By the way, our preview video, I didn't get up in time. I think that will become a Patreon video because I've never laughed so hard at something like time-wise we didn't get it out in time. But if you ignore, there's a little meaty piece in the middle that you just can't stop laughing. Hint. Lady boys.
So, if you want, I'll be happy to read my list. It's
let's hear
horrendously boring.
Let's hear it.
Looks like your face.
Yeah, exactly. I want to complete the boys. So I started with Volume 10. I gotta get the rest of those. Brave and the Bold Volume 3, which was done by Mark Wade. I have the first 2 volumes. Great.
Are these trades like collectibles where they're going to be expensive? Oh, okay, so these are like common things.
Yes. Yeah. Fables Volume 18 till the end. I need a new Planetary Volume 1. I don't know what the hell happened to mine. I can't
think
find
I
it
have
anywhere.
that over in the other room.
Punisher Volume 9, again. Just a random thing missing from my collection. Walt Simonson Thor Volume 3, which is impossible to find. Ultimate Comics Spider-Man Volume 5 and on, which is when they introduce Miles.
Mm-hmm.
And James Bond, Warren Ellis' James Bond. There's a couple of those trades. And then Jonathan Hickman's Fantastic Four and Avengers run, which are amazing. So, yeah, nerd.
I know what happened to your missing volumes. You left them at your girlfriend's house, and then when she broke up with you, and you're deciding whether to divide up the mall into visiting hours, you're asking for them back.
Yes.
That's what.
Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly it.
I think your Punisher War. Yeah, that's there too.
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse, I think, is that one of the
Yeah, Mighty Mouse.
Your Archie and Veronica. What are you looking for, Curza?
I'm looking to get back into the Funko booth. Hopefully, I'm maybe jump in line a little bit earlier, and maybe there will be some pops there that I do actually
throw
want.
some posts.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll be doing another update video on because so next weekend. I just sorry to cut you off here, but this is a good time.
Okay, Mark gets talking, I get interrupted.
So we're not going to have a live show next weekend, next Saturday, but we will have one here in the middle of the week. I believe we're going to do our WWE show, and then we'll do our live show.
Yep.
It'll be 2 separate pieces. That live show will be the halls that we come in from today. We'll talk about maybe some of the things we looked at here, and then kind of our last con experiences. So that'll be our next live episode.
Yes.
So we are going to see what you get, hopefully, on Wednesday. And that's why I wanted to.
Yeah.
So make sure to tune in. It'll probably be Wednesday night, is I think when we'll do it.
Hopefully, there'll be a little bit more selection for me there this time. I'm also looking at the Toy Tokyo booth.
Wait, what were you looking for specifically?
From Funko?
From Funko.
The 6-inch Balrog, I'd really like to get my hands on. Yeah. I don't know. I know it was I think a limited number of pieces, but I don't know if they're because when I was there on Thursday. Sorry, when I was there on Thursday, the woman who was working at the booth told me that they were going to have restock every day. Right. So hopefully there will be some more. I really would also like to get my hands on either one of the Dragon Zords at this point. I don't care if it's black and gold or normal.
I'll take either, especially because I want it normal, but I'll take the black and gold because the Alpha 5 that came with this month's DX is black and gold.
Okay,
so I take it because at least that would match, but I want that thing.
Yeah, that'd be really nice to get
Scalpers
my
are
hands
getting
on
65 on that right now.
Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, considering I think
at InCon.
Oh, okay.
So.
I saw online the Balrog was like 100 on eBay. Yeah, so.
Ridiculous.
The other thing I'd like to look at, or the other booths I'd like to revisit or visit that I didn't get a chance to go to, is the Crunchyroll booth. I just want to see what they have there. Maybe buy some more anime stuff. I want to go to Toy Tokyo again because they had a really cool Felix the Cat statue that was like half Felix, and then the other side it was like an X-ray
his
showing his
yeah.
ribs and stuff like that. They were asking $120 for it, which I think is a lot. But maybe like as Martin was kind of explaining earlier in the week, that maybe since it's the last day of the con,
you get deals.
they might be maybe willing to haggle a little bit. I think 80 Is
Now,
80 is a good price for that.
Do you have a camel or something else you can offer to them as you haggle?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to see. And then the last booth is a Japanese figure company. I don't know how to pronounce the name. It starts with a K. It's like Kobayashi or something like that. Yeah, it's something like that. Yes,
yeah. Okay. We
have,
actually have one of those that statue right there.
Oh, the speeder
the
one,
big
the
one?
Force one.
Yeah, that's not.
They had a con exclusive statue of Spider-Man in like a specific pose. He's wearing like a beanie and a scarf. It looked really cool for like fall, winter, NYCC. I thought it was pretty interesting. So and maybe if they have that left, I might. I mean, if it was a con exclusive, it might be sold out. But
who knows? The weirdest things are sold out right now.
Yeah.
I did, in going into the vendor area yesterday, I did notice if you go all the way into like, I want to say 2,700 till the end of the 3,000, which is the end of the wall.
Yeah.
That's where I found vertebrae at booth 2959. So like almost towards the end. My Plastic Heart is there. That's where I got some pony blind bags with my daughter. But they had a ton of blind bags, ton of import stuff, and even there's a few Sofubi pieces. I want to get over to 1,000 Toys. 1,000 Toys is a couple guys we're actually loosely tied into. They have a figure called the Synth figure. It's a 6-inch tall, fully articulated, beautiful piece of I guess iRobot. If you could make that into a beautiful action figure, that kind of model.
The other thing, sorry to interrupt you. The other thing I'm debating about picking up this weekend too is at the Super 7 booth. They had a really cool 16-bit Cobra Commander T-shirt that's like he's pointing out, and so, exactly. So I think because that's been kind of my thing the past few weeks, pointing at the camera. You know who you are. Then
still calls him out.
Then I might grab that. There are a couple that there were like some characters posing with the fingers out. So
there was a few. There was a Megatron. It was mostly bad dudes. One of them actually. So I've been recently getting back into Wu-Tang quite a bit, and they had a scarf that said "Protect Your Neck."
Yes,
that was really awesome.
Cool too,
I want to get in there and get I think the Muscle Men is what I'm most concerned with, and possibly. They had these Alien blind box reaction figures from the Aliens movie, but they were Brian had told us a story about. Check out the video. He tells us a story about how when these figures went over to Japan, they were offered differently than they were here, and this was the style of box. So he's bringing back that style. There was 3 different options of Aliens.
Yeah, speaking of those mystery boxes too, I want to check out some of those serial killer lines that Toy Tokyo has too. That would be really cool.
I was thinking about that actually. We may have to make a little deal because I think Lev said you get 2 sets if you buy a case. I think it was. So we may have to split a case on that. That was a really awesome.
I also wanted to check out the Mega Constructs booth. We didn't get a chance to get over there. And it's kind of been my thing, especially if you've seen my Instagram. I just finished up with all of the mega.
I love the fact that they give you one shelf to do something with at your job, and you have just absolutely toyed the whole thing.
I nerded it up, and I've fallen deep into a Marvel Legends hole because of clearance sales.
Now, I know better than anyone how deep this hole is, because back when the original Marvel Legends came out, I was with it from day one until its bitter end. I have a complete set carded with variants. I have a complete set variants loose, and I've got about another half a set floating around that I trade with.
I'm not that crazy. I'm just looking for
I'm
just looking for stuff that I think is cool.
For me, Marvel Legends, it's a Hall of Famer. For me, we may even have to do a whole series of episodes just about it. My favorite sculptors, my favorite painter of all time, and mentor was key in this. So I love this line, and then for it to come now over to Hasbro, and knowing that Jason Ryers has a hand and a lot of the old guys still are working with it, it's just awesome. Yeah, and the selection is great.
Well, and that's so I've been able to pick some up at clearance at various places. So I want to see what I can find as far as on the cheap.
That's our deal. That's what we do. Yeah. Get a lot of toys for a little bit of money. There's no rule that says you got to spend all your money.
So. But so I think that's what we're all
looking for. With that, we've been 5Alive. I'm Bobby T.
I'm Martin.
And I'm Prizzo.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe. 5Alive VP on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Patreon.
So I actually do want to throw in. So we reached 100 subscribers.
We
We
did reach
officially did
100,
it. So
yes.
thank you everybody who's watching,
very
everybody
much.
who's subscribed. But now we have to live up to our part of the deal. We are going to be giving away a big giveaway for
This right here.
You know,
Yeah, maybe
possibly we'll see. Once we
This
start,
Lord of
once we
Light.
start,
Yeah.
let's see, man. There could be some. There could be some.
This
con
phone,
exclusives.
right? Oh wait, no,
That's
mine.
your phone.
No.
So we'll be putting together a package for that. That'll be for the subscribers. We're also doing the 5Alive toy picks hashtag. Take a picture of your toys, however you love them. Doesn't matter. You want to pose them, your collection. I don't care. You're gonna post those. Use 5Alive toy picks, and we're gonna choose a first, second, and third place. And we're gonna send out some toys to them. Also, could be some exclusives, could be some customs, could be a lot of things. We have a lot of toys down
Yeah, we
here.
do.
Yes, we do.
If they could only see the rest of the room, like what's behind the green screen over there is insanity.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think that's. What other hashtags did we have?
There's 5Alive Red River Rivalry. Which
Oh, yeah, and that's hashtag 5Alive RRR, because that's actually next week on Saturday. Texas and Oklahoma are going to be playing at the Cotton Bowl there in Dallas. So if you are a Sooner fan out there and Texas wins, you have to wear some sort of Texas gear, you know, t-shirt, hat, whatever. Take a picture, post it on the Instagram, hashtag 5Alive RRR. If Oklahoma wins, I will wear an Oklahoma shirt probably later that night on the. Or we're doing a live show that on the 14th. Is that or is
No.
that
No,
okay,
that's it'll be away. So it'll be the following.
Then the next week there,
Our
the
live
next
show,
live
yeah.
show, yeah, I will wear an Oklahoma shirt.
All right, so
That gives me time to kind of doctor some game tape. Maybe I can splice some things together.
much like Miracle.
Yeah,
He's just gonna turn off the tape right
Exactly.
before the final
That's
goals.
right. Whatever. I'm gonna stop the tape when Texas is winning, and then that's it.
That's
They
it.
won.
That's
They
all
won.
I
I'm
remember.
wearing the shirt. Yep.
Well, remember, you bought it because you love it. And that's all that matters.
Farts. $2 off of value box.